Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you live on WJAH 93.1 FM, both on the airwaves and on Facebook for tonight's Wahama High School football game, kicking off at 7:30, pushed back a half an hour as it's here. The wait's over. The long summer, we enjoyed it, but I think we're all starving to get back on the gridiron. There's nothing better than Friday night lights, and it's time for the opening game, White Falcons versus Ritchie County. It's a gorgeous night for some football, really perfect weather, maybe a tad humid, but not too bad. I don't think you have to worry about that too much as the fans are here in pretty good numbers. About 20 minutes left until kickoff. They'll continue to file on in. Ritchie County with some of the rows filled up directly across from us. This is a team with a lot of expectations. You have almost every single player back. Your starting quarterback and Trey Simpkins, your star running back / outside linebacker and Reason Stitt. Trayvon Bierce, the LKC Defensive Player of the Year, is back. Cooper Roush, a Swiss Army knife, returns. Wide receiver, quarterback, whatever you need him to do, he can do. So the fact of the matter is you have expectations, although maybe you do statewide, maybe you don't. I think it's a team that might feel overlooked in some ways. But it's time. It's time to play ball. It's time to tee it up. I talked to head coach James Toth earlier on in the game week, as we'll kick it to him. With White Falcon head football coach James Toth. Coach, how did you guys make out through the scrimmage season, and just how'd you feel about those games?
Well, I felt like we were a little bit up and down. We coming in this year, I feel like we have more question marks than we've had the past couple of years. Portsmouth West, I felt like we at times looked really good, but then I felt like defensively we had some breakdowns, and offensively we had some bad snaps and some things that could hurt us in that kind of situation. With Williamstown, we were better. Thought we played tougher, played stronger, tackled better, and I was more pleased, though there are some things still yet to clean up with regard to our team.
At this point, how many people do you feel you could confidently put into a game?
On our team, we've only got about 27 guys on the roster, but of those 27, I feel like there's probably 19, 20 kids on our team that can contribute either in special teams, offense, defense, maybe giving a guy a break. So I feel pretty good about that. I'd like to have the numbers up a little more. 2 years removed from a state championship, I'm a little disappointed in our numbers, but we've got a really small freshman and sophomore class right now. So,
here with White Falcon head football coach James Toth. Last year, Trace had a big day through the air against Ritchie, found Cooper a lot. What do you remember from the Rebels on the road last year?
I felt like we big played them a little bit, that they had some breakdowns on defense that we took advantage of. You're right about the throwing. We were able to throw to the top. I think Reason has some big gains, and Trayvon also, maybe a big punt return. So, we're all those guys are back, and we still have that explosiveness. We've still got to be, ready for them. They're a good football team. They'll come ready to play.
As we're here with Coach Toth, last year you roll out the blue uniforms week one. How do we start off the season this year?
Oh, goodness. That probably has not been definitely decided, though. I will tell you, I would definitely see probably some blue pants more so than probably blue jersey this year. Some people in the community aren't really a fan of those things, and I understand that and everything. But when we got 3 sets of different colors, we're going to use them all. But the kids like them, and that's what's important. And so if they like them, we're going to wear them. But yeah, I would dare say probably red top, blue pants Friday night against Ritchie.
How many more people talk to you at the grocery store or whatever once it's football season?
I'm tremendously more popular based on
National Bank, your banking home. Home National offers personal, mortgage, and business loans. See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member of FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Banking, you're banking at home. So come home. Home National Bank, your banking home. Online at homenatlbank.com.
Join us this Sunday at North Bend Church. We have 2 services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
Step up to the plate this spring with color blooms and hometown pride at Bob's Market and Greenhouses. Brighten your porch with beautiful hanging baskets bursting with color. And add a touch of green with our full lush Boston and macho ferns. Perfect for spring! Bob's has everything you need to make your home and garden bloom. For over 50 years, Bob's Market is cheering on a hometown team. Go Falcons! Make your next play a visit to Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
13 News and all our local programming free. Get the WOWK Plus TV app today.
Download the free WOWK Plus app now. Go to your TV store and search WOWK Plus.
This is Michael Sussman back with you on WJH 93.1 The Wolf, bringing you Wahama White Falcon football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. As the Wahama band will head towards the south end zone, the White Falcons taking on the Ritchie County Rebels tonight. Last year, Wahama beat Ritchie 53-8 in Ellenboro. The Rebels with a lot of players back as they look to make the playoffs this season and potentially do more. They're led by Jared Shipe, who I got a chance to chat with as well. So who's under center for Ritchie, and could you take us through the skill group, couple of guys that we might be calling their names offensively?
Sure. Quarterback under center is going to be Landon Hanlon, number 6. He'll be there this evening. We've got Jenner Keene and Isaiah Poole in the backfield at number 5 and number 4. Those guys will be taking some reps there. Jake Walgeman will probably be taking some reps, number 9 at fullback as well. Kind of in the outside receiver, tight end skill set groups. We've got one of our seniors, number 12, Aiden Thompson, playing some tight end for us. We have a couple juniors and a couple sophomores also. The juniors are Reese Edwards, number 3. We've got Hunter McCray, number 14. And we'll probably have in mix there a sophomore Noah Shoemaker, number 1, I would say, tonight.
Can Aiden Compton on D, can he get even better this year?
I'd like to think so. He's done some things this summer that have kind of helped him. We've worked a little bit more on some plyometrics, some more kind of hip and core workouts to where we kind of keep these guys that we've had a little bit healthier. He kind of got banged up near the end of last season, and you probably couldn't tell by the tape, but he was pretty beat up, and so we've really went the extra mile as a staff to kind of develop our weight room program a little bit better for that purpose, and I think that might make the next step for him. And so he's a great kid. He's done everything we've asked him to do this summer. He's being a vocal leader. He's trying to take over that understanding of what it is to be a captain role, and he's really embodying it. So I think that this could be a really good season for him, as long as, as well as anybody else in the world, you got to stay healthy.
And as an O-line, D-line guy, who's somebody up front that embodies what you're all about, that's kind of impressed you?
Well, I've got a crew of guys. I'm not going to single any one guy out. I've got 5 guys that I felt that, and this is my first year actually kind of stepping away a little bit from the line. I've got 2 assistants that I coached previously that have taken this kind of role over. I've gone down to the skill group this year. And so, I'm looking at a couple guys here. And so there's 5 guys that we've been starting most of the summer. They've been in the weight room together all summer long. I've got 3 juniors I'll start with, left to right. I've got Thomas Boer playing left tackle at 58. I've got a junior at center, number 64, Blake Rowan, and I've got a right tackle at 56, Grayson Dodd. Now those 2 tackles played every snap down last year, and I have 2 guards that are both sophomores. That the left guard, Peyton Hess, 66, he played center last year and he started all 10 games and did a great job as a freshman, kind of filling a really, really needed role. And then I've got my right guard is number 74, Gavin Jones, and this is his first taste of live action varsity football. And it's something that you got to have reps and you got to have the snap counts, and you just got to kind of get in there and feel your way through, as a lineman. And so he's doing a great job with it. He's trucking along, and so he's going to end up being a pretty good one. He's real smart. He understands the game, what we're trying to do, and I'm super pleased with him. All of them, all 5 of them. And I've got some nice backups that we've been repping, and as well as I do that, it's the next guy that how good can you get him to be, and can he be ready to go when he's needed.
Talking to Coach Shipe, so you play against this White Falcon offense. They were able to big play you a little bit last season. How do you prevent them from getting loose, getting over the top?
Well, Coach Toth up there, they do a great job. I know some of the staff. We went to a couple clinics a few summers ago, met them. They all do a phenomenal job with their kids. They get the most out of them, and that's a great thing. Last season we played them late in the year, and those guys were they were really good. I mean, they had good speed, good size, had really developed guys up front that had been there for a while. And those are the little things that really make a difference in a football game. This year, I think that they are kind of senior heavy. I saw a roster today, kind of senior heavy. And so they'll be able to rely upon those guys that they've got there. Those kids are great players. I know that just to name a few, you got Simpkins, you've got Roush, you've got Bears, you've got Stitt, and you got a couple linemen up front that I know from track season as a track coach. They're throwers, and so they'll rely upon Hunter Miller up front a good bit, lean on him, and they got a good group, and so I think that they'll do fine on the season. Tonight for us to kind of limit those big plays. We've got to do what we got to do. We got to do our job. We've got to stay in position. I think last year we got a little bit out of position. We had some kids at certain times of the year. We were starting 5 freshmen on the field, and that was one of our games where we had a bunch of them out there. And so, that kind of stuff, you don't notice it from the stands until it's a glaring problem when they're running up the sideline. And that's something that tonight, hopefully, we've got some guys that are back and healthy.
That is Ritchie County head football coach Jared Shipe. On tonight's ball game last year, the White Falcons won 53-8. Trey Simpkins with a big game through the air went for 178 passing. Cooper Roush with 119 receiving in that ball game as the White Falcons will come out of the tunnel. Deliberation over the uniform in the pregame with Coach Toth. They don't go with the blue as a main color. It's a red top. It's white pants with blue and white tread. Sharp look as the squad is fired up. We'll take it to our first break. Tonight's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970. Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto, business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason and Gallia County, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports. To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it from Bechtel Stadium on WJAH 93.1 The Wolf. Michael Sussman, your voice of White Falcon Sports, with you as Ritchie County will receive to get things rolling the Rebels in the white tops, blue pants, as White Falcons will kick off. Get ready to see a starting defense of Trace Simpkins and Trayvon Bierce at corner. Charlie Long at defensive end. Ian Fowler is the other end. Austin Chadwell. Tackle Amari Ward. Defensive tackle Jarius Robinson. Inside linebacker Moses Menken. An inside linebacker as well, Reason Stitt. Outside linebacker, and his brother D'Angelo Thompson is the other outside linebacker. Braden Statz is back as the safety. As Wahama gets ready to kick things off, it's Hunter Miller, a state discus champion, an incredible tackle, and a kicker. He's got a straight-on style. Worked on it with Coach Dave Barr in the offseason, who will not be here tonight. I am solo. Barr was our color commentator in the playoffs last year, to the last few games. And then he comes back to work at the school. Was previously at Calhoun. And he's just too good not to have help in the team, so I understand. as Hunter Miller will point to the crowd to get him going. This is what we all wait for here in Mason County. High school football season's here as Hunter Miller will let a punt loose towards Noah Shoemaker in the corner. Shoemaker brings it out. He'll try to reverse fields. He stomps the brakes, gets a couple of yards ahead, and is tackled by a scrum on the 25-yard line. Flock of Falcons.
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in Southeast Ohio because of magical deals like this. Save up to $11,000 on 2026 GMC Sierra HDs. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy, Ohio, and make your car dreams come true.
Ritchie County for the first time. Landon Hanlon, the starting quarterback. If you hear any other voices behind us, we got tight confines, some visiting media stations here doing radio. It is what it is. We're appreciative of everybody helping out. High school football as Poole and Keene are the split backs behind him. Hanlon will hand it short, and he's tackled by Ian Fowler off the left edge right around the line of scrimmage. Looks like he got a yard. So good job there by Ian Fowler. Got an offer from the University of Rio Grande, team that'll actually play with Mike Bartram on the road at Defiance tomorrow. Fowler's an absolute beast, going to have a bigger role defensively this year. He's the center on offense as Hanlon play action, so he'll throw to the left side, completes a ball, and tiptoeing just shy of the line to gain is Noah Shoemaker, as he'll get involved in the action with a reception of 6 yards. So nice action there from Hanlon, rolling to his left. So third down at about 4. Ritchie will go trips to the right, one to the left from the shotgun. It's back, quarterback run. Hanlon straight ahead. He's brought down by number 58 for the White Falcons. That's Amari Ward. And looks like he got it. Landon Hanlon, 4-yard rush as he just reached it forward and got enough. So the Rebels will move the sticks. Hanlon last year as a rusher, 321 yards scored, had 10 catches as a receiver. Is the signal caller now as he'll take the snap, hand off, and it never got started for Ritchie as the hole closes in on Jenner Keene for no gain. As the White Falcon rush defense holds up once again. That is Austin Chadwell. Look for him to have an enormous year. Only had 113 tackles last season. He can play inside, he can play outside. Speaking of Ian Fowler, I asked him who the toughest one-on-one in camp was. He said Chadwell instantly. 2nd and 10 as Hanlon will swing it out to the left and pushed out of bounds after a gain of 5. Number 14, Hunter McCray, as Bierce escorted him out of bounds. So McCray into the action. First catch for him had 188 yards receiving a season ago. So I think if you're Coach Shipe, you feel decent about Hanlon. Looks comfortable. He's kind of completing the layups, making the throws he's supposed to. If you're Wahama, you got to account for the flats. They're wanting to get you with those quick little play-action fix. Trips right, one to the left, one in the backfield. Hanlon on a 3rd and 6, 10 minutes left. First quarter action, drops to throw, and he's wrapped up. Chadwell got there first. 2 more came in as he's sacked, covered up by number 21, Jarius Robinson, as he'll introduce himself to White Falcon football, the Point Pleasant transfer, as that'll bring up 4th down. It's Bierce back deep to receive. The punter is Hunter McCray. He takes a low snap. It's a twisting ball. Bierce fields. He's got some room. Sprints down the center. Angles it to the right. Bierce down the sideline. Here we go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. The 2026 season is underway. And Trayvon Bierce has found the end zone. It's a twisting ball. Bierce fields, he's got some room. Sprints down the center, angles it to the right. Bierce down the sideline. Here we go, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. The 2026 season is underway, and Trayvon Bierce has found the end zone. Up the gut, waited for the blocks to set up, and then they just couldn't catch him. So with 9:19 left in the first quarter, Wahama up 6-0. So that offense can go ahead and wait a little bit longer before we get to see him. Here he is, Hunter Miller on for the extra point as the hold is down. Kick is right down Broadway. And just like that, Wahama up 7-0 as we're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Join us this Sunday at North Bend Church. We have 2 services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
That punt return touchdown from Trayvon Bierce, brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant, as he took it 65 yards to the house. And the LKC Defensive Player of the Year, starting off the season with a bang. Again, it is Hunter Miller, as he'll let a kick loose. A short hop bounces to Shoemaker. Shoemaker will bring it out. He's tripped up right in the center and tackled with authority. It's number 10, Cooper Roush, as again the White Falcon special teams answer the call. So you got a sack defensively from Jarius Robinson and company. You got good open field tackling and special teams, and a punt return touchdown. Excited to see this Wahama O that has dominated single A. But we'll take it that way too, as it's Hanlon back under center. He's got 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers tight to the right, as that'll go nowhere. Interior handoff blown up by Austin Chadwell. And that's just a stout defensive line. When you look at Charlie Long, Chadwell, Ward, Fowler, a lot of length. And good to work Long in there. He's the center on the basketball team. And played football earlier. Just gives you another athlete and another guy on the edge as Chadwell blows up the play. Tried to swing a run towards the sideline. Chadwell eliminates him for a 2-yard loss as he met Shoemaker immediately. So 8:20 and winding, 3rd down and 13. Wahama up 7-0 at Bechtel Stadium. Season opener, as it's at the 22 of Ritchie County. They had a little bit of success passing on the last series with McCray and Shoemaker catching balls. But then out on the next series as this 4-man front getting rolling. And a whistle. Ritchie County going to want to talk about things. We'll head to a break on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town and Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
There's a new place to say yes to your next vehicle in Ironton. Yes Automotive is now in Ironton with pre-owned vehicles to fit almost any budget and plenty of ways to make the payments work for you. Choose from weekly, bi-weekly, or semi-monthly payment options available through SmartPay, along with numerous financing options. See what's on the lot and get started at yesironton.com. And remember, folks, when you need a deal, call Wild Bill. He'll shoot you straight. Yes Automotive of Ironton, where the answer is always yes.
And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf on Facebook. And on the airwaves, Ritchie facing a 3rd and 13, 7:51 left in the first quarter. Pinned back in their own territory as Hanlon drops back from the gun, and he is sacked. Jarius Robinson. And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf on Facebook. And on the airwaves, Ritchie facing a 3rd and 13, 7:51 left in the first quarter. Pinned back in their own territory as Hanlon drops back from the gun, and he is sacked. So, priority number one for Ritchie County, keep Trayvon Bierce out of the end zone as he'll put his heels at the 47. The snap back to McCray. Similar punt to last time. He scoots up in Ritchie territory. Another hole for Trayvon. He's tackled from behind this time with excellent field position for Wahama at the
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in Southeast Ohio because of magical deals like this. Save up to $11,000 on 2026 GMC Sierra HDs. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy, Ohio, and make your car dreams come true.
Maybe they're not quite getting the love that they deserved after going 47-3 in the last 5 years, winning a title 2 years ago, and going out in the quarters with some just kind of strange circumstances. Didn't have two of your main offensive factors last year at that time. Here he is, Trey Simpkins, the quarterback from the gun. Will plant the heels to throw, goes deep down the left side, and bounces incomplete, intended for Cooper Roush. Strong coverage from number 11, Quentin Bird, a 6'1 sophomore. So Scott Johnson coming out, taking shots. As now it's Bierce. Sidecar to the left of Simpkins. It's Drew Hall to the left at receiver. Wide to the right is Cooper Roush. Handoff to the right to Bierce. The hole closes immediately. Short gain for him as Aiden Compton will make the tackle. And they'll give him one, maybe two. That'll set up 3rd and 9. Bierce 810 rushing yards last season. Scored 11 times on the ground. And here's Reason Stitt now. Another option and a good one at 1,400 yards. They'll go with Cooper Roush off the right side, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. 10 across the goal line. Cooper Roush untouched from 32 yards. Yards last season. Scored 11 times on the ground. And here's Reason Stitt now. Another option and a good one at 1,400 yards. They'll go with Cooper Roush off the right side, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. 10 across the goal line. Cooper Roush untouched. And wonderful downfield blocking. And another chance here for Hunter Miller. So 32-yard touchdown for Cooper Roush. Had to play a lot as a quarterback last season, as Miller will make his second extra point, and Wahama goes up 14-0 at Bechtel Stadium over the Ritchie County Rebels. We're back after this.
When you find the place that feels right, you want to know you're in good hands. At Farmers Bank, we'll help you move forward with a mortgage that fits your life and a team that stays with you every step of the way. Working with someone local who gets to know and understand you can make all the difference. Let's get you home for good. Farmers Bank. Stay for good. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 464173. Visit fbsc.com/welcome home.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Today's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Trayvon Bierce with a touchdown to start things, a 65-yard punt return at the 9:19 mark of the first quarter, and then Cooper Roush with a 32-yard rushing touchdown moments ago. That score brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. As Hunter Miller again looks towards the student section, which is packed. Got the band down in the right corner and some campers across from us, some side-by-sides up on the hill as they take in the scenes. Here's a short kick angled down the right side. It was well placed as Shoemaker goes towards the center, finds a few yards to the 32 where he's tripped up by Drew Hall. So 14-0 Wahama. Ritchie without much success offensively. So at this point, a lot of that due to Austin Shadwell, as well as the Point Pleasant transfer Jarius Robinson. Robinson playing right in the interior, that inside linebacker. As this will be a run for Hanlon. He's slung down after a gain of 1 or 2 by Ian Fowler. Now extended it a little further. They'll give him 4. Inside 6 minutes left in the first. Left to right on the dial go the Ritchie County Rebels. 5:53 and going. Double receivers to the right. They'll send Shoemaker in motion as Hanlon takes the shotgun snap. He throws it to Shoemaker, and he's pushed out of bounds by D'Angelo Thompson. A couple yards short of the line to gain. So another confidence completion there. Just moving up a little bit. Good job by Thompson. Closing in quickly. Preventing the first. Second Shoemaker catch. D'Angelo Thompson, monster year last year. And 71 tackles. And he does a lot of things just covering ground as Hanlon tackled short. It looked like it was Fowler on the inside run that'll bring up 4th. It was indeed Ian Fowler. And Fowler, a guy with 64 tackles last season, just a physical beast. I recorded him at that recruiting combine. The Coalfields posted it on Facebook. There was one clip, he just threw the guy. I'm not sure who it was. Completely out of the club, as they say. Ritchie going to keep the offense out here. 4th and 1 from their own 41. A little bit of desperation on the road. It's a quarterback sneak. Second effort from Hanlon. And it's close. We'll see if he got it as we look to the referees. I think that second push gave it to him. Good job there by Landon Hanlon. At first you do not succeed. Try again. 4:45 and winding, 43 of the Rebels, 14-0 Wahama, 4:40 and dripping in the first. As it's a quick handoff, and it went nowhere. Isaiah Poole tackled for a loss. Again, it was Austin Chadwell. Ritchie didn't look like they got a clean transfer there, and just messed up the rhythm. As that'll bring up a 2nd and 13 from the 42 of Ritchie. Got youngsters playing pickup over in the old baseball field as we'll go. Trips receivers to the right side. Hanlon slings it out to McCray in the flat. Rees in Stitt with an open field tackle. As that's just going to pick up 1. And that's what Stitt does best. Is breaking down and making plays. Stitt had 71 tackles before he got hurt last season, was on pace to break 100 again, and he's not too far from the all-time mark. Coach said it's around 80 or so. As we get closer, we'll give you updates. But talking about one of the best defensive players in the history of this program, Reason Stitt. 3rd down and 10, 3:20 and winding. Under center is Hanlon. Charlie Long closes in, and he'll sack him. Charlie Long. Get closer, we'll give you updates. But talking about one of the best defensive players in the history of this program, Reason Stitt. 3rd down and 10, 3:20 and winding. Under center is Hanlon. Charlie Long closes in, and he'll sack him. Advantage of kind of a sitting duck situation. As it's back to McCray, pre-snap penalty. Going to be a false start. I think that's our first one. 2:45 left in the first quarter. We'll take that. I might be wrong, but I don't think we've announced a penalty. Usually the first game's an absolute disaster in that regard. So Trayvon Bierce, again, back to receive at the 38 of Wahama. Took it to the house earlier, and I think we're going to give those 5 right back. Neutral zone infraction. Ian Fowler getting ready to rush off the right side. So Wahama taking on Ritchie County tonight. Interesting trip next week. We go to Midland Trail, Hyco, West Virginia, down in the southern part of the state. New AA opponent as McCray will take the snap. This is going to be a short punt. Wahama gets away from it. It bounces out of bounds, and that'll be around the 44-yard line of Wahama.
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in Southeast Ohio because of magical deals like this. Save up to $11,000 on 2026 GMC Sierra HDs. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy, Ohio, and make your car dreams come true.
As Wahama goes 2 receivers out to the right side in Bierce and Roush. They got Holland tight to the left. They'll mark it at the 46. And from the shotgun, Trey Simpkins plants the feet. Quick throw, bubble screen. Cooper Roush goes up the field, tiptoes 45 into Ritchie territory, 35. And he's spun down there by Landon Hand. And from the shotgun, Trey Simpkins plants the feet. Quick throw, bubble screen. Cooper Roush goes up the field, tiptoes 45 into Ritchie territory, 35. And he's spun down there. Talked about it in the open. Cooper with a big game against them last year. Had 5 receptions for 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. And you feel like he's even more explosive. Another guy that's made improvements. 2:04 and winding. Bierce will run behind Simpkins. Gets it on the pinch. Sprint out. 25-20 down the sideline. Trayvon Bierce track meet. And he's in for his 2nd touchdown. Trayvon explosive. Another guy that's made improvements. 2:04 and winding. Bierce will run behind Simpkins. Gets it on the pinch. Sprint out. 25-20 down the sideline. Trayvon Bierce track meet. And he's in for his 2nd touchdown. State Farm and Point Pleasant. Home life, auto, and more. Visit Julia Davis State Farm. So, first Roush on the bubble screen, and then the outside with Bierce. You got the O-line to block him and the speed to burn him. Here's Miller, low attempt. And he did just sneak it inside the left upright. 21-0 Wahama. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Be the USA in your Chevrolet.
How about the heartbeat
of America. Over 100 years, Chevy's been around, and Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC is proud to sell them. These Chevy deals will get your heartbeat going. 26 Chevy Trax, save $3,000. Over 50 available. 26 Chevy Traverses, save up to $5,000 off. Want a Trailblazer or Equinox? Over 55 available. 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, save up to $13,000 off. GMC is professional grade. Save up to $11,000 off. 26 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickups, over 60 available. 26 GMC Sierra 1500 pickups, save up to $10,000 off. Plus, get an additional $3,000 off for trading in a 2012 or newer vehicle. Save over $3,000 off GMC Terrains, over 75 available. Shop MarkPorterGM.com or MarkPorterAshland.com. We have you covered. 26 GMC Acadias, save up to $5,700. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Ave, Ashland, Kentucky. See the car ferry before August 31st. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 21-0 Wahama with 1:54 left in the first quarter. Trayvon Bierce with a 34-yard rushing touchdown moments ago. Brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. As Hunter Miller will tee it up, lets it fly. Low line drive down the center. One hops to Shoemaker, bobbles for a second. Brings it out to the 20 as the hole closes, and it's a tackle. Shot out of a cannon made by D'Angelo Thompson. Loving the kickoff coverage. Got a lot of starters out there. It's a tight roster, 27 people. So you like the guys are unselfish. They're doing whatever it takes. As tonight's game presented by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. The band plays along as Ritchie will huddle up at the round 21. You can watch Eastern taking on Miller over on our Eagles WJH TV channel. The Blogstons, always a great listen. As Hanlon's in the shotgun, hands off, and tried to find some space. There wasn't any. As Chadwell will make another tackle right around the line of scrimmage on Isaiah Poole. Trying to get Poole involved. He had some success last year, 495 on the ground, 4 touchdowns for the junior, listed as a fullback and D lineman. So 1:15 and winding first quarter, 21-0 Wahama. As Hanlon is in the shotgun, double receivers to each side. Has a pocket, doesn't anymore. And it's another sack by the White Falcon front, Amari Ward. And when you think of Wahama, you think of speed, but tonight the story is just this defensive line. And Ritchie's inability to contain them. Ward's a guy that is a full-time starter now, was just waiting his turn, but you knew he was going to be really good. So 37 ticks left in the first quarter, 21-0 Wahama. And that one penalty, other than that, really nothing to gripe about for Coach James Tuff. Here's Hanlon under center as play clock almost expires. He swings a lollipop pass out to Shoemaker as Simpkins hit him by the sideline. And going to be well short of the first down. The original line of scrimmage, a little bit shy of it. Shoemaker there with his third catch. Hanlon has done a decent job when he's had time, but he's not really with a consistent pocket this evening. And a whistle pre-snap flag coming down. Going to be a false start against the Ritchie County Rebels. The stands pretty much all the way packed. If you got here right now, you'd probably have to fight somebody or go fence lean somewhere. It's always a good option. So 17.5 first quarter. Bierce scoots up to the 50 now as McCray lets loose a spinning punt. Bierce will backtrack. It hops a couple times. Going to let it take a roll and hop to the 35 of Wahama. The offense will come out. Officially the starting offensive line for the White Falcons this year. Always got to give credit to the guys up there. It's Tristan Roach D'Angelo Thompson are the guards. Hunter Miller, the quick tackle. Ian Fowler, the center. And then Max Ritchie, another guy over from Point Pleasant, rounds out the O-line. This team really without a noticeable, discernible weakness. And I think that's why the 5th ranking just kind of confused everyone. And there's Long on the tight end, going to do a lot of blocking as well. So 8 seconds left, probably going to be the last play of the first. Handoff, Reason Stitt takes it up the field, spins out of a tackle, dives to the 40. 5-yard pickup for Reason Stitt as he gets his first rush. It's 21-0 Wahama. And we are back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
When you call New Era Broadband, you aren't routed to a call center halfway across the world. You're talking to your neighbors right here in Pomeroy. We're locally owned and operated, dedicated to keeping our community connected with fast, reliable internet and real local support you can trust. Because when it comes to exceptional service, nothing beats local hands and local hearts. New Era Broadband.
Need a hand with your estate
Nothing
planning?
beats local.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
And we are back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 21-0 Wahama start of the second quarter here at Bechtel Stadium. Warm evening, but comfortable as the White Falcons have it at their own 40, 2nd and 5, as it's a rollout for Simpkins. Head up looking for some room. Completes a pass to Cooper Roush. Roush will tiptoe out at the 41 as the White Falcons with a chunk play there. Gain of 19. Cooper Roush with 39 receiving yards now, second catch. He scored from 32 yards out on the ground there in the first quarter. 1st and 10, 43 of Ritchie County. Simpkins in the shotgun. The back is Reason Stitt. As he'll take a couple steps forward and set. Now a Simpkins quarterback run off the left edge. A great block by Stitt. Springs Simpkins to the outside. He's pushed up there by Reese Edwards down in the red zone, and that is a Simpkins in the shotgun. The back is Reason Stitt. As he'll take a couple steps forward and set. Now a Simpkins quarterback run off the left edge. A great block by Stitt. Springs Simpkins to the outside. He's pushed up there, working all the answers to the test so far for the White Falcons as Simpkins gets in the mix as a runner. Had 5:33 on the ground a season ago. From the shotgun, he'll hand off inside. Reason Stitt following a Charlie Long block. Will follow the yellow brick road into the end zone. 19-yard touchdown. Reason Stitt, first of the season. With 11:39 left in the second quarter. The runner had 5:33 on the ground a season ago. From the shotgun, he'll hand off inside. Reason Stitt following a Charlie Long block. Will follow the yellow brick road into the end zone. 19-yard touchdown. Reason Stitt, first of the season. But it's forward. I think he handed it. I don't know if it was quite a pass statistically, but awfully nifty. Stitt, who had 26 rushing touchdowns last season, gets the first one out of the way. Hunter Miller with another extra point. That score brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm. We're back after this. It's 28-0 Wahama. We're on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a hand lead? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 11:39 left in the second quarter. 28-0. Wahama leads it over Ritchie County here in the openers. We're brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Kickoff from Hunter Miller, taken out again by Shoemaker as he'll slip the first tackle, and then Trayvon Bierce shows up and brings him down at the 30 alongside Cooper Roush. Reasons did with a 19-yard rushing TD moments ago as Wahama continues to have success. And we got a flag. 10-yard penalty holding on Ritchie County. So not helping themselves out. So 28-0. 21-yard line of the Rebels. As Hanlon will go under center. Drops back, quick pass. And it's dropped by McCray as Roush was closing in on him. Dropped it right around the first down, or the line of scrimmage, I should say. So that'll bring up second down and 10 as Jody Roush looks on from the sideline. He's the chemistry teacher here at Wahama. Really intelligent guy, nice guy. I like talking to him about his schemes. He said that sometimes there's certain angles, certain ways that science relates to football. As Hanlon will take a 2nd and 10 snap, scrambles to the right as Chadwell hits him. He throws it out of bounds. And you see the closing speed. That's what gave Eastern, Tyler Consolidated, so many other teams fits last year. It was just once he puts that foot on the ground, Chadwell, he gets to the quarterback in what feels like a split second. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 with 11:21 left in the second quarter, 28-0 Wahama. As they'll go two receivers tight to the left side. Under center is Hanlon. He'll give up the middle a few yards, and then he's stood up by Braden Stats and a couple others. Handoff there to Isaiah Poole. And well short of the line to gain, got about 4 yards. So 4th and 6. As it's another empty possession for Ritchie. Here's a McCray punt. Trayvon Bierce shading over. Gets it on the hop. He's to the 47, then hit hard. Great tackle by Peyton Hess, the sophomore. 5'9", 200 pounds. And he'll make the play. So got Midland Trail next week. After that, you play South Callia on the 11th, and then September 18th, Webster County, Worth County the following week. And you'll head to Tyler on October 2nd. You got 6 road games this year, which is different. But you got Frankfurt coming here, just highlighting some of the bigger games. As Wahama with a 1st and 10 snap. Trey Simpkins bounces a run outside. There's nobody home. He outruns him. And it's a 47-yard rushing touchdown. As Trey Simpkins. But you got Frankfurt coming here, just highlighting some of the bigger games. As Wahama with a 1st and 10 snap. Trey Simpkins bounces a run outside. There's nobody home. He outruns him. And it's a 47-yard rushing touchdown. And then he saw that Ritchie was just kind of clogged up and saw the green grass as the track guy turns on the jets. So 34-0, White Falcons, 10:31 left, second quarter. There's Hunter Miller, perfect so far. And we're yet to announce or jinx him. It's good. As we'll head to a quick break on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
USA in your Chevrolet.
How about the heartbeat of America? Over 100 years, Chevy's been around, and Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC is proud to sell them. These Chevy deals will get your heartbeat going. 26 Chevy Trax, save $3,000. Over 50 available. 26 Chevy Traverses, save up to $5,000 off. Want a Trailblazer or Equinox? Over 55 available. 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, save up to $13,000 off. GMC is professional grade. Save up to $11,000 off. 26 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickups, over 60 available. 26 GMC Sierra 1500 pickups, save up to $10,000 off. Plus, get an additional $3,000 off for trading in a 2012 or newer vehicle. Save over $3,000 off GMC Terrains, over 75 available. Shop MarkPorterGM.com or MarkPorterAshland.com. We have you covered. 26 GMC Acadias, save up to $5,700. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Ave, Ashland, Kentucky. See the car ferry before August 31st. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Trey Simpkins moments ago with a touchdown run, 47 yards at the 10:31 mark of the second quarter. That brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. Visit her for all your home, life, auto needs, and more. As the White Falcons up 35 zip. It's been a dominant showing, kind of what we've grown used to here in Mason over the years. It's been a dominant run. You got a chance to be a dynasty this season. Potential for 2 state championships in 3 years. You're already a great team. Can you kind of put yourself in that next echelon as it's to Hunter McCray? He'll tiptoe out towards the 30-yard line, and he's stood up there, met by Braden Stats, who helps him out of bounds. Stats, basketball and baseball player. Saw a flag out there for Coach Zussman, Coach Mason Hicks. Fun sports year. Last year you had the softball team making it to the state tournament, the championship games. Followed them to Tug Valley. Had 3 games there. It was pretty cool. They were on the brink of elimination. And you have exciting moments really in all the sports. The track championship, as we mentioned, was something with Coach Johnson. Won a national award as the Rebels with another penalty there on the return. Backed them up to the 22. Here's a handoff. Ian Fowler right around the line of scrimmage. Might have got one. Closes it on Shoemaker. Shoemaker was veering left to right on the, or right to left rather, on the sweep. Fowler sniffed it out from jump. They'll say no gain. Second quarter clock inside 10. Second down and 10 from the 22 of the Rebels as Hanlon turns around, hands it off to Jake Wagaman. Wagaman, nothing doing as Stats jumps on top of the pile. And another incremental gain there for the Rebels. Might have got 3. Jake Wagaman, 5'8", 155-pound junior for Coach Jared Shipe. Shipe was an assistant on the 2018 Ritchie County State Championship team, led by Rick Hott. Wahama had a chance to knock him off that year and lost in overtime. Is Hanlon on a play-action fake, has a chance, and it'll bounce incomplete. He had Jenner Keene open as Wahama miscommunicated. He was at the 30 with a couple yards of separation as James Toth points to the head as if to say, we got to think. It was a good job there. Kind of got the safeties to bite and just beelined right down the center. Keene did. Another guy that's good across a couple of sports for Ritchie. Here's a McCray punt, short one. Hops to Stitt. He adjusts and then muffs it for a second, able to corral it. And it'll be okay. So the first sign of really any type of miscues from Wahama as you get away with a coverage bust and then a shaky little punt coverage there. Coach Mike Clace back in the fold for this group, leading the line. Scott Johnson, OC, Jody Roush, DC. Continuity on the staff is so important. You see so many teams in the conference, it's a different guy every year, and that just doesn't work. As Bierce on the sweep gets the handoff from Simpkins, outside run, plenty of room, and the race is on. He touched the chalk, stepped out of bounds. As Bierce exasperated, but got a lot. So that's good for 21 yards. When he turns on the jets, he's dangerous. And Coach Toth talked about wanting to get him more involved. Last year, you were just kind of getting to know each other previously in Eastern Eagle. We were playing against as it's a handoff to Stitt. He's met quickly after a yard. Well defended there by the Ritchie front as Thomas Butcher was in on it. Butcher, 6'3", 255. Gives him a presence on both sides. 8.5 and winding. Second quarter, second down and 7 for Wahama from the 27 of the Rebels. They fake the handoff to Stitt. Simpkins rolls right side. He throws across his body. Long's open. He makes the catch, and he's in the end zone. Trey Simpkins with the shoulder pad hanging out. Makes a brilliant throw for Wahama from the 27 of the Rebels. They fake the handoff to Stitt. Simpkins rolls right side. He throws across his body. Long's open. He makes the catch, and he's in the end zone. Trey Simpkins with the shoulder pad hanging out. The pressure flushed him towards the sideline. The rule of thumb is don't throw across your body, but saw Long wide open, had the arm strength to get it to him. Shout out to Long there. It was a little bit behind him, not much, definitely well within the radius, but strong hands, plucked it. So 41-0 Wahama, 8:20 left in the second quarter. Possibly moving in the direction of a second half running clock. And Wahama going to take a timeout, as we'll take it with them on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
When you call New Era Broadband, you aren't routed to a call center halfway across the world. You're talking to your neighbors right here in Pomeroy. We're locally owned and operated, dedicated to keeping our community connected with fast, reliable internet and real local support you can trust. Because when it comes to exceptional service, nothing beats local hands and local hearts. New Era Broadband.
And we're back to it. My apologies. We're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. On Facebook and on the airwaves, your home for local country music. Check out our talk station as well, WMOV 106.9, as well as 1360 AM towards Jackson County, 93.5. If you're in the Ripley end of the county, got Stephen Fagale in the mornings, one of the best hosts in the business. As Hunter Miller, no good there. First blemish of the night on the PAT operation. 41-0 Falcons. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we are back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Trey Simpkins with a 30-yard touchdown pass to Charlie Long moments ago. That score brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. As Hunter Miller with a low line drive kick will trickle back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker will bring it out, and he's tackled by Harrison Lloyd. Stood him up as the rest of the gang came in. Second special teams tackle of the night for Harrison. As we shout out Marty Holbrook down in Florida. I always appreciate any of the regular listeners. Without you guys, this would not be possible. Also, big thank you to our sponsors and really the whole community, the team. This is a special place with special people. First and 10, 34 of Ritchie, 8:12 left in the second quarter. Split backs with a wing as they hand off inside, and no gain. As several White Falcons make the play. Just done a great job tonight getting off of blocks. And I gave the credit to Keller Lapierre. Lapierre, senior, 5'10", 190. So Ritchie going to huddle up. Play clock down inside 10. Going to have to get moving down to 5. Hanlon with it at 3. Now down to 1. And that should have been a delay game. And he hesitated. And they're going to say incomplete pass. The arm came forward. The ball ended up behind him. So the physics there, I mean, Jody Roush would have to help me on that, but I think you'd have to look at that frame by frame because the ball did end up behind him, but I think the angle might have been in front. So I kind of discombobulated there as they almost let the play clock go. So we're brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. For Ritchie, got a tough start to the season. Going to take on Doddridge County at home next week. After that, you're at St. Mary's. As Hanlon from the gun will step forward, tries to run. Ian Fowler just bullies everybody as Trenton Rowe comes in to clean up. And he lost a yard. So Fowler said he's still looking for a place to call home. Of course, Rio and Coach Bartram in the mix, but this is some tape you're probably going to want to watch if you're a college recruiter. Here's McCray stepping into a punt. Spinning ball. Fielded by Bierce. Here's Trayvon. 45. He's to the 50. 45, 40. As McCray will make a nice tackle as he tumbles ahead to the 37 of the Rebels. Here's McCray stepping into a punt. Spinning ball. Fielded by Bierce. Here's Trayvon. 45. He's to the 50. 45, 40. As McCray will make a nice tackle as he tumbles ahead to the rushing touchdown. Trayvon Bierce later in the first scores from 34 out. Reason Stitt a rushing touchdown. And Simpkins scores from 47. And the 30-yard pass to Charlie Long on the last series. Here's a jet sweep. Cooper Roush goes backwards. Going to lose some yardage as Noah Shoemaker hangs on to the shoestrings and went in the wrong direction there. Probably lost 6. You know, that's a teachable moment for James Toth. I'd imagine he'll probably say, go north-south, just kind of know when the journey's over. Take what you can. But Roush with a phenomenal game otherwise tonight has some long catches, scored earlier. Inside 6 minutes left in the second quarter, 2nd and 18 for Wahama. As it's an inside handoff and pushing the pile to the 40 is Jarius Robinson as he gets in the mix as a runner. Giving you an option as a power back. You like that? Having some lightning and a little thunder. Inside 5.5 left in the quarter. 41-0 Wahama. 3rd and 12 from the 40 of Ritchie. As Simpkins is back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He slips it. He'll have to run. He'll tiptoe for a few down the sideline. Is out at the 36 as Shoemaker helped him out. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And Simpkins able to scamper for 3. 71 rushing yards tonight for Trace Simpkins. So offense staying out there. 4th and 9 from the 35 of Ritchie. As Robinson again in there. Simpkins will roll left. He dumps it to Trayvon Bierce. Bierce with the first down and more. He's pushed out along the left sideline in the red zone of the Rebels. And that is a first down brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. Just a little sprint out there as Bierce was in the flat. Pitch and catch, you keep it simple. 5:05 left in the quarter. Here's a Simpkins run. He's got room. He'll dip and dodge and cut and find the end zone. This time from 20. Second rushing touchdown of the quarter for Trace Simpkins. And so Wahama. 5:05 left in the quarter. Here's a Simpkins run. He's got room. He'll dip and dodge and cut and find the end zone. This time from 20. Out. They're going to go for 2 this time. Jarius Robinson, the back to the left of Trace Simpkins. Simpkins floats a pass to Charlie Long, and he'll catch it. And it's 49-0 Wahama. And we'll take it to a break on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia, and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumberyard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 49-0. Wahama up over Ritchie County. This team is loaded. They're stout defensively. That's what set the tone tonight, was the sacks of Ian Fowler, Jarius Robinson, Mari Ward. And then it's just been explosive play, one after another. As everybody all smiles, everybody's sticking around. This is a show that you kind of don't mind watching, especially if you're wearing red. Ritchie bus got here a little late from Ellenboro down Route 50, as this is a short kick caught by Jenner Keene. Keene past the 40 to the 45-50. Keene 40 of the White Falcons. Simpkins will push him out of bounds. So in the territory of Wahama, good job there by Jenner Keene. Multi-sport guy. Ritchie, a perennial state tournament basketball team now with Kenny Church. Shout out to Coach Kenny if you're out there watching. Ritchie County, good folks. They're always a class act whenever I have to broadcast there, which is appreciated. Looks like a cramp on the field. We'll take it to a video break on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
National Bank, your banking home. Home National offers personal, mortgage, and business loans. See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member of FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Banking, you're banking at home. So come home. Home National Bank, your banking home. Online at homenatlbank.com.
Back to it on WJH 93.1 FM on radio and Facebook. It was Amari Ward there, shaken up with the cramp, got stretched out by the trainers, and is back up on his feet, getting a little bit of hydration. And I think a little pickle juice, that's the norm in sports and football. That's what you see a little bit early parts of the season. Looks to be good to go. Here's Hanlon. Quick little swing pass over the head of his intended receiver, Jenner Keene, as D'Angelo Thompson closed in coverage. So 4:50 left in the second quarter. Ritchie County looking to get on the board. Noah Shoemaker with 3 catches, as Ritchie has struggled to move the ball. Virtually nothing in the rushing department. So from the shotgun, here's Hanlon straight ahead, met after 1 on the quarterback draw. And that was number 52, Keller Lapierre, second tackle, as the 5'10 senior was there. Ritchie School founded in 1986, consolidation of Harrisville School in Pennsboro. Shipe trying to get it going. They've won 4 games each of the last 2 seasons. Made it to the playoffs last year. Fell to Clay Battelle in the first round. The Seabees, of course, made the deep run last year. As that's to McCray. Short pass. He'll head upfield for about 6 or 7. As Kane Brinker, a 6-foot sophomore, made the tackle. I'll give him 5 officially. As McCray with his 3rd grab. And it'll bring up 4th and 5. 3:38 and winding in the second quarter. .30 and ticking. Second quarter, Ritchie breaks the huddle. Near side receiver is Aiden Compton, All-State linebacker. And pre-snap penalty Far judge threw the flag, delay game. And that's going to drive the Ritchie County staff absolutely up the wall. So 3:18 now, second quarter. Looks like the offense going to stay out there. As Jake Wagman jogs in now, Hanlon with the play. Double receivers each side. Here's Hanlon surveying, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted. Braden Stats. A flag going to come in as the near side judge threw it. Stats leapt up, made the catch as he saw it all the way. Kind of took advantage of a short floater. Here's Hanlon surveying, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted. Braden Stats. A flag. That'll negate the interception. So PI as Stats and Bierce kind of went up to compete, just got too physical and took him out. 2.5 and ticking, 25 of the White Falcons. Trips right. Here's Hanlon, quarterback run. Plants upfield and gets nowhere. No gain. This time it's number 60 for Wahama. That's Moses Mankin making the play. Mankin, 5'10" junior. Second and 10. 25 of Wahama trying to maintain the goose egg, going into the locker room and right into 3 jerseys. The right side run, maybe got one for junior Wagaman. And it was Austin Chadwell. So getting some different people in the game. Got the starters with Chadwell. Seeing some more people play, probably played about 15 to this point on D. As Hanlon will run right side. Here's Chadwell. He'll sling him down. He's a problem. As Wahama played about 15 to this point on D. As Hanlon will run right side. Here's Chadwell. He'll sling him down. He's a problem.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Join us this Sunday at North Bend Church. We have 2 services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
As we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf, home of White Falcon Sports. 49-0 lead. Good guys as it's 4th and 15 for the Ritchie County Rebels on the 30. Just kidding, everybody. And high school sports, good folks, always a community effort. Ritchie County, some of the best. Here's a Hanlon throw down the right side as it's towards the pylon. Shoemaker, he reeled it in. It's a touchdown. Twist and catch. Looks like maybe it started. Just kidding, everybody. And high school sports, good folks. Always a community effort. Ritchie County, some of the best. Here's a Hanlon throw down the right side as it's towards the pylon. Shoemaker, he reeled it in. It's a touchdown. Shoemaker's played with a lot of heart tonight and rewarded there with the touchdown. So here is Jenner Keene on for the PAT. Hold from Wagaman. It's a low one. It misses left, and a flag comes down as the kicker, Keene, fell over. Personal foul. I wonder if it was a roughing the kicker the way that went down. As the white hat thanks the call, it was indeed. So half the distance, going to get to try to add to the 6 points on the board there for the Road Rebels. Brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Stay tuned for the Julia Davis State Farm Player of the Game as the Wahama cheerleaders cheer for the crowd. And the band ready to roll. Got some soccer chairs inside of the fence, which is nice. As Hanlon fakes the give, throws to McCray. Great play. It's good for the 2-point try. It's 8-0 Rebels, 49-8 White Falcons as the Rebels with their first 8 points of the game. We're back after this on WJH.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Minute 13 left in the second quarter. 49-8. Wahama leads it over Ritchie County. As Noah Shoemaker with the touchdown reception and Hunter McCray a catch on the 2-point try. As you got to credit Landon Hanlon playing through all the adversity in this game. The senior quarterback with a nice ball there down the right side. As the Wahama defense got beat. So you get to work on the 2-minute drill. As it's Stitt back deep to receive up the middle. Bierce up the right. And Roush up the left. Forward comes Stitt, fields it at the 20. He's out to the 30, up the middle, Reason. Stitt, the C's part, and you're not going to catch him. Reason, Stitt, 80-yard kickoff return touchdown. So much for working on that 2-minute stuff. He's out to the 30, up the middle, Reason. Stitt, the C's part, and you're not going to catch him. Reason, Stitt, 80-yard kickoff return touchdown. So much for working on that. So an electrifying first half continues with just 1 minute left. $55-8, Wahama to go for 2. It's Roush at quarterback. As Jarius Robinson was going to come in, and then the White Falcons will grab a timeout. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
When you find the place that feels right, you want to know you're in good hands. At Farmers Bank, we'll help you move forward with a mortgage that fits your life and a team that stays with you every step of the way. Working with someone local who gets to know and understand you can make all the difference. Let's get you home for good. Farmers Bank. Stay for good. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 464173. Visit fbsc.com/welcome home.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency.
And we're back to it here at Bechtel Stadium. Roush from the shotgun. It's a 2-point try. As it's a quarterback run, he's across the goal line. Keene met him, but it was too late. As the draw will put Wahama up 57-8, 60 seconds away from half. As we're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen-Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf, 57-8. Wahama with an even minute left in the second quarter as Hunter Miller with a straight-on kickoff will bounce to Shoemaker. He's past the 25 to the 30, slips a couple, bounces off one, angles it outside, 45-50 as Simpkins gives chase and makes the tackle at the 40 of the White Falcons. So he's been their best player tonight, Noah Shoemaker. And just a sophomore, going to be really good. As he had to break a couple. And arm tackle's not good enough, just nitpicking the kickoffs. Been really solid from a coverage standpoint tonight. But got to wrap up. 80-yard kickoff return, touchdown from Riesenstadt, brought to you by Julia Davis State Farm and Point Pleasant. So 50.5 seconds, chance to move the chains a little bit and then take a shot for the Rebels as Hanlon from the gun shuffles left, throws over the middle, ball complete to Aiden Compton for the first down, count at the 26. Good, confident ball there from Hanlon as the Ritchie offensive line gave him time, put it on him. 15-yard reception there for Compton. Clock moving, 27 seconds. Tiptoeing is Hanlon as he's tackled at the 22. And the clock going to stop. Ritchie will go ahead and take a timeout. So 20.1 seconds left. We'll keep it here on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Big shout out to Tom Sussman tonight. Be sure to give a thank you to Tom. He's the owner of the station. None of this would be possible without him. He gets here, sets up the game, went over to Eastern, set that up too. He worked that Meg's Eastern game that we brought to you guys last week, that really good one. It was delayed with the rain, and then the Marauders get revenge in an emotional week with the passing of the great coach Charles Chansey. one of those guys that kind of remind you what youth sports are all about. It's about leading young men. Not somebody that I had the pleasure of knowing, but I talked to Coach Barr, current Wahama assistant administrator at the school, and he said Chancey was probably the most important male figure in his life, and God even was really emotional. And coaches really have that opportunity. It's important we remember that, even in the era that we're in. Here's a 2nd down and 6 from the 22. Back is Hanlon. He lollipops a throw down the right. It's intercepted by Reason Stitt with 14 and a half seconds left. So just went up and got it. The pressure affecting the throw. He was we're in. Here's a 2nd down and 6 from the 22. Back is Hanlon. He lollipops a throw down the right. It's intercepted by Reason Stitt with 14 and a half seconds left. So going to be Roush, Wahama's own 15. I'd imagine we probably just knee it here, maybe one more. They're going to run a play. And it's for Hertz. We're taking a shot. Bierce down the middle. And why not? Roush, pretty good arm there. About 50 on the fly. Or around there, maybe 40, 45. So 8.8 seconds left. You got that kind of speed. Why not use it? Fact of the matter is you only get 10 opportunities in the regular season, so you just have to run things with your first team when you get the chance. As it's back to Roush. Again, same play. And didn't get a clean throw off there as Reese Edwards backtracked and tried to pick it off. Landed short around the 35. This is typically the way that you play Madden. You just 4 verticals every time. And given the situation, makes sense. It's just kind of fun to watch these guys run. That's my Madden strategy. 4 verts every time, never punt. Wahama doesn't have to worry about punting. Here's Roush throwing it to Charlie Long on the catch and run. Long bulldozed one. He'll get tackled at the 27-yard line. Gain of 12, and that'll end the second quarter. 57-8.
When you call New Era Broadband, you aren't routed to a call center halfway across the world. You're talking to your neighbors, right here in Pomeroy. We're locally owned and operated, dedicated to keeping our community connected with fast, reliable internet and real local support you can trust. Because when it comes to exceptional service, nothing beats local hands and local hearts. New Era Broadband.
Step up to the plate this spring with color blooms and hometown pride at Bob's Marketing Greenhouses. Brighten your porch with beautiful hanging baskets bursting with color. And add a touch of green with our full lush Boston and macho ferns. Perfect for spring! Bob's has everything you need to make your home and garden bloom. Family owned in Mason for over 50 years. Bob's Market is cheering on a hometown team. Go Falcons! Make your next play a visit to Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, West Virginia, Gallipolis, and Belpre, Ohio. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Chevrolet GMC is the #1 seller of GM vehicles in Southeast Ohio because of magical deals like this. Save up to $11,000 on 2026 GMC Sierra HDs. Stop by Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC in Pomeroy, Ohio, and make your car dreams come true.
Join us this Sunday at North Bend Church. We have 2 services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
Easier now than ever to take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. If you're on the boat, out working, if you're outside of our coverage area, you can still listen to 93.1 The Wolf through the new 93.1 The Wolf on the go app, available now for Apple and Android devices. Listen to all your Superstar Country favorites, live local sports coverage, news, weather, and the Morning Howl with Tom Payne. Go to the Apple Store or Google Play and simply enter 93.1 on the go and download the app.
This is Michael Sussman with you at Bechtel Stadium in Mason County, West Virginia. The Wahama White Falcons up 57-8 over the Ritchie County Rebels here in the opener, as they've been really phenomenal in every single position, making an impact in special teams as the Ritchie County band plays along. As Ian Fowler, Austin Chadwell have been unblockable. Trey Simpkins running the show, doing his job. The explosiveness from Bierce from Stitt, Charlie Long making an impact with the long wingspan, no pun intended, at tight end as we'll get to the scoring. Started just under 3 minutes in, Trayvon Bierce with a 65-yard punt return touchdown at the 9:19 mark. They started it down Broadway a little bit, bounced it outside, and took off as Bierce, the LKC Defensive Player of the Year, All-State guy, is continuing to shine bright. Here's Cooper Roush with a score at the 6:25 mark in the first quarter, made it 14-0, a 32-yard scamper. And then again it was Trayvon, 1:54 left in the first, made it 21-0. Scored from 34 yards out. It's a blur with Wahama. Kind of hard to keep track. Start of the second quarter, Reason Stitt gets in on the fun. 19-yard touchdown for the first-team All-Stater. Two-time first-team All-Stater. As Coach Toth reminded me of, not too many guys have done that here. And then Trey Simpkins, 47-yard touchdown run. The quarterback doing what he does really well. He's a true dual threat when he's really rolling. And then you see the other side of that, the passing, as he hit Charlie Long from 30 yards out with 8:20 left in the second. Across his body, Long reached out, grabbed it, and then a 20-yard touchdown run from Trace with 5 minutes left in the second. And an 80-yard kickoff return touchdown from Reason Stitt with just a minute left there in the second. As Wahama in the locker room, not too much to chirp about. Couple penalties, couple mistakes, you'll have that. As Ritchie County got on the board down the stretch there. Noah Shoemaker with a 30-yard receiving touchdown at the 1:13 mark. Aiden Compton with a nice 15-yard grab. As Landon Hanlon with the touchdown pass there. And we'll go ahead and take it to another video break on WJH 93.1.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
When you find the place that feels right, you want to know you're in good hands. At Farmers Bank, we'll help you move forward with a mortgage that fits your life and a team that stays with you every step of the way. Working with someone local who gets to know and understand you can make all the difference. Let's get you home for good. Farmers Bank. Stay for good. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 464173. Visit fbsc.com/welcome home.
The USA in your Chevrolet.
How about the heartbeat of America? Over 100 years, Chevy's been around, and Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC is proud to sell them. These Chevy deals will get your heartbeat going. 26 Chevy Trax, save $3,000. Over 50 available. 26 Chevy Traverses, save up to $5,000 off. Want a Trailblazer or Equinox? Over 55 available. 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, save up to $13,000 off. GMC is professional grade. Save up to $11,000 off. 26 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickups, over 60 available. 26 GMC Sierra 1500 pickups, save up to $10,000 off. Plus, get an additional $3,000 off for trading in a 2012 or newer vehicle. Save over $3,000 off GMC Terrains, over 75 available. Shop MarkPorterGM.com or MarkPorterAshland.com. We have you covered. 26 GMC Acadias, save up to $5,700. Come to Route 7 and Route 33, Pomeroy, Ohio, or Greenup Ave, Ashland, Kentucky. See the car ferry before August 31st. All rebates to dealer.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
And we're back to it here on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. As Wahama leads 57-8 at halftime, we're going to leave it open for the White Falcon Band as they take the field here at halftime.
It's called Down the Rabbit Hole.
p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member of FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Banking, you're banking at home. So come home. Home National Bank, you're banking home. Online at homenatlbank.com.
Join us this Sunday at North Bend Church. We have two services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
We know that also. They're up 45-6 over Madonna. As Frontier, Ohio beating Magnolia 25-6. Got Webster 41, Richwood 8. Wheeling Central 43. The Perry Academy Commodores 8. And then a Saturday game, Greenbrier West Wirt County slated for tomorrow. AA scores, Bluefield 20, Graham out of Virginia 13. Final, South Harrison 14-0 over Braxton. Polka 34-0 over Buffalo. Williamstown beating Ravenswood 42-7. And that's a tricky opener, playing the Williamstown Yellow Jackets right out of the gate. You can listen to Red Devil football all year on WMOV. And then Sissonville beating Ripley 26-15. That's the other team that we cover in Jackson County throughout our news coverage. Talked to Coach Simon during the week. He knew it was going to be a tough place to play. They've developed a little bit of a rivalry with Sissonville. Ripley has. So let's see if they can come back. Tough challenge there for quarterback Jackson Moore and company. And then tight one, West Side 14, Wyoming East 13 in the third quarter. As the captains will come out, we'll step to one more break. We're back with the second half.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage. For premium coverage on home, life, auto, business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason and Gallia County, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ready for the start of quarter number 3, 57-8. Wahama leads it over Ritchie County. Sun's gone all the way down. We're past 9:15. As still got the youngsters playing underneath the lights. They'll be out here in a few years. Ritchie got the ball teed up. Jenner Keene ready to kick it away to Reason Stitt. It was back deep. Bierce up the right, and Cooper Roush ready to receive on the left as the whistle blows. Reminder, running clock. Here's a one bouncer scooped low by Bierce as he'll slip a guy, and then he's pushed out at the 41-yard line. It was Keene, the kicker, that got him. So that clock tick-tocks. Couple of first half stats, plenty to choose from as the White Falcons were lights out. We'll give them to you here in a second. Trey Simpkins, 71 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Threw a touchdown pass to Charlie Long. And Simpkins ripped off a run from 47 also. We got a couple of second stringers in there now. A little trouble on the operation as Brinker, the quarterback, lost it on the exchange. Trenton Rowe went in and tried to dive on it. So Wahama going to lose a few. And then Trayvon Bierce, 56 rushing yards, has a touchdown on the ground. Also had the punt return touchdown. Has a 16-yard reception as this is a short run up the middle. We'll give you the subs in progress. That was Braden Stats on the run. He'll go to slot receiver. 3rd and 12 from the 37 of the White Falcons. As Brinker will get the shotgun snap, fakes it to Rowe, runs right side towards the sideline. He's wrapped up by Aiden Compton, the second-team All-State linebacker. Had 110 tackles last year, 6 sacks, 19 TFLs. As he stood him up there for little to no yardage, and that'll bring the White Falcon punt unit out. And Reason Stitt with the 19-yard rushing touchdown, the 80-yard house call on kickoff return. So it's really just been a little bit of everybody. It's Cooper Roush with a nice night also. Here's a punt. It's a ground ball, just trickles out at the Ritchie 33. With 9:06 left in the third. And the clock goes. Tonight's game presented by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Next week you face that Midland Trail team. Their O-line over the years has been coined the Great Wall of Hico. They're known for rushing the football. They have a big roster, usually about 40, 50 kids, but they did graduate a class of 20 and have just dealt with a tough offseason with some accidents happening off the field, as that is a pass high and incomplete from Hanlon, intended for Noah Shoemaker. But they're well coached. They're kind of a blue-collar squad. And somebody that's going to be ready to play. Hico, pretty place. It's the confluence. You got the Three Rivers, the Golly, the New, and forgive me if I'm wrong, I believe the Greenbrier meet right there. Good place to get there around 3, kind of see the sights, and then head over to the field, as that is a rush forward for Jake Wagaman to the 40. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It was Jordan on the tackle for the White Falcons. Jermaine Jordan. Jordan, 6 foot, 235 pounds. 7.5 left in the third quarter. 3rd and 4 inside handoff. That's a first down to the 50-yard line. Goes Isaiah Poole as he got the push he needed. That'll move the chains. .705 and ticking, 1st and 10 from the 50. Split backs. It's a handoff to Keene. Keene wheeling around the outside to the 40, to the 35. He stepped out of bounds as he was ushered out there by John Thompson, a 5'6", 115-pound freshman. Take it to 6:40 and winding left in the 3rd. First down marker at the White Falcon 38. Quarterback is still Landon Hanlon. Same starters for Ritchie as he goes under center and fakes the give. Swings it out to the right side, and it's caught right at the first down marker. I think he got it. McCray was met as he was hit by Jackson Barton. Good plant, good ball there by Landon Hanlon. Put it on the money. Reminder, stay after for the Julia Davis State Farm Player of the Game. Got some candidates tonight, could go a couple different directions. 5:48 and winding, 27 of Wahama, and they fumbled the snap. Wagaman's got to jump on it. And you wonder if there's just some mental fatigue for Ritchie at this point, the way things have gone tonight on the road. That's something Coach told us earlier. He said, look, they're good. They got a ton of options, just got to be in position. And Ritchie has at times tonight. It's just the athleticism with this group is different. 5:18 and ticking. 2nd and 10, handoff. Again, it's Poole. And another tackle for Jermaine Jordan after a short gain. Good reps here for Jordan. They're always evaluating, the coaches are. As we move past 9:24 on WJH 93.1. And trips left, one to the right. As Hanlon, 3-step drop, looking for a man. Floats it over the middle. And it is incomplete, deflected by Harrison Lloyd as he went up and took it away from Jenner Keene. Had a chance at the interception, did well. And trips left, one to the right. As Hanlon, 3-step drop, looking for a man. Floats it over the middle. And it is incomplete, deflected. Ritchie trying to get back to former glory. It was Williamstown they beat back in their their state championship season. 42-21 over the Yellow Jackets under Rick Hott. That's when they had Ethan Hott. Very good two-sport standout. 3:45 and rolling. Third quarter as Hanlon gets it out. It's caught a few yards and a forward step. It's going to be a first down there for Isaiah Poole on the reception. Good job being a factor as a receiver there, the Rebels running back. So into the Wahama fall sports season. We saw the volleyball team the other day at Huntington St. Joe's. They swept a tri-match as Hanlon will give it to a running back. Wahama uncovered the right side. He's in for the score from 9 yards out. It's a touchdown for Kane. Or check that wrong. Ball carrier there was Jenner Keene. Keene with the touchdown, and then a flag came in late. 9-yard TD for Keene. And maybe some. It was a late hit. They'll enforce it on the kickoff. Sure not the type of thing Coach Toth wants to see. Just no reason to compound mistakes. They're going for two under center split backs. They fake to Keene. They look around. McCray flashes open. They dump it to him, and he's in. It is good. That'll make it 57-16 Wahama. 3:03 left in the third quarter. We're back after this in Mason, West Virginia.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
USA in your Chevrolet.
How about the heartbeat of America? Over 100 years, Chevy's been around, and Mark Porter Chevrolet GMC is proud to sell them. These Chevy deals will get your heartbeat going. 26 Chevy Trax, save $3,000. Over 50 available. 26 Chevy Traverses, save up to $5,000 off. Want a Trailblazer or Equinox? Over 55 available. 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, save up to $13,000 off. GMC is professional grade. Save up to $11,000 off. 26 GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickups, over 60 available. 26 GMC Sierra 1500 pickups, save up to $10,000 off. Plus, get an additional $3,000 off for trading in a 2012 or newer vehicle. Save over $3,000 off GMC Terrains, over 75 available. Shop MarkPorterGM.com or MarkPorterAshland.com. We have you covered. 26 GMC Acadias, save up to $5,700. Come to Route 7 and Route 33 Pomeroy, Ohio, or Green Up Ave, Ashland, Kentucky. See the car ferry before August 31st. All rebates to dealer.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. 57-16 Wahama, 3:03 left in the third quarter here at Bechtel Stadium. As it's going to be a right-angled kickoff, going to go out of bounds. It was brought up to the 50 after the late hit on the touchdown. But Ritchie, unfortunate there. Right idea, just too much on it. As the White Falcons looking like they're going to bring some starters back out with 2:39 remaining in the third quarter. So we'd like to thank our sponsor, Home National Bank, for supporting Wahama White Falcon football. .216 left as the clock will run. So I've got a couple of first-team linemen in there. Hunter Miller on the left side, Ian Fowler the center. but not the skill players. As it's Kane Brinker, the quarterback, Jarius Robinson, running back, Harrison Lloyd in the slot, and the other one out to the left side is Preston Hamelgarn. And it's a low snap ground ball past Brinker. It's a foot race for it. Jaron Barrett was there first, but couldn't quite grab it. And then Wahama, after a significant loss, probably 15 yards, backtracks close to their own 10. Now, those things matter. Those are some things that kind of did you in the quarterfinal last year. You can't let your focus drift, and you always got to be ready no matter who's in there. So first down marker set up in West Columbia as Kane Brinker is in the shotgun. It's a quarterback run. He's met quickly. .3. There is a player down for Ritchie. We'll take it to a video break on 93.1 FM.
Services at 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Our student ministry meets every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. for grades 7 through 12. Whether it's your first Sunday or you've been searching for a church to call home, you are welcome here. For service details and more information, visit our website at www.northbend.church. That's www.northbend.church. We hope to see you this Sunday.
National Bank, your banking home. Home National offers personal, mortgage, and business loans. See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member of FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Banking, you're banking at home. So come home. Home National Bank, your banking home. Online at homenatlbank.com.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Michael Sussman here with you as Ritchie County, the injured player, looks to be all right. They're stretching him out. He was walking on his full power as Wahama with another bad snap operation. It caromed off the arm of somebody to Jarius Robinson, and like a Mack truck just keeps going. Spinning, moving the legs, everything. But Coach Toth going to want to see these operations cleaned up, as that will bring up a fourth down. It was third and over 30. It says 4th and 30 now. I guess that's what it shows on the scoreboard. Okay, they'll adjust it. It's more like 20. And it's Simpkins as the punter this year. Going to be McCray back deep right at the 50. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll take it to a break. 57-16 White Falcons.
Home National Bank, your banking home. Home National offers personal, mortgage, and business loans. See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Bank, you're banking at home. So come home to Home National Bank online at homenatlbank.com.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto, business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason and Gallia County, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 FM. Start of the fourth quarter. Wahama with Cooper Roush in at quarterback in the shotgun. As tonight, a night where you dominated right out of the gun as you took the first punt back to the house. And just explosive plays really gashed the Rebels' false start there for Wahama. Or rather, excuse me, long night flag on the broadcaster there as well. This was the punt after the White Falcons stall out, rough snap on the series to pin you back. So you flip sides of the field, Simpkins the punter. As the rolling clock goes to 11:20. And a punt caught at the 45, fair cut. There by McCray. So Ritchie home to Doddridge on September 4th. Then they're off. They'll go to St. Mary's on September 17th. For Wahama, we remind you, at Midland Trail next week, scheduled 7:30 kickoff. Scheduled 7 o'clock kickoff on September 11th here versus South Gallia. We'll let you know if that changes time-wise. Then you're at Webster. Long trip on September 18th. Back home against Wirt on September 25th. As Handlin hands off outside. Open field tackle made behind the line of scrimmage by Trenton Rowe as he'll bring down Jenner Keene. It's all about keeping everybody healthy. Wahama really sharing the wealth tonight. And that's important. That you sustain and improve over the course of the year. 9:38, just over 2 hours of game time. Here's Hanlon, plenty of time, throws high over the head of his intended target, Hunter McCray. Near the White Falcons sideline, Harrison Lloyd was closing in. So final Calhoun, 42-18 over Gilmer County. LKC game there. East Hardy scores 66 points, beats Madonna 66-12. Webster County beats Richwood 41-8. In the third quarter, defensive game, Tucker up 8-7 over Pocahontas. As Handling going to give it on the toss to Poole. He's to the 40 of Wahama. Nice run. Down to the 37 as he's chased out of bounds by Lloyd. Good blocking off the edge there by the Rebels. White Falcons will sub in Jarius Robinson. Off runs Landon Shell. On the outside handoff, it's to Shoemaker. Shoemaker getting upfield, and he's spun down deep in Wahama territory. 20-yard run for Noah Shoemaker. Eight minutes left on the fourth quarter clock. 57-16 Wahama. Ritchie moving left to right on the dial here at Bechtel Stadium. Hanlon on the give. It's Jenner Keene. He made one cut and then lost the footing around the 15. Lloyd racking up the tackles here, was the one to cover him up and touch him. Just 2 yards there for Keene. Seven and a half and rolling. As we remind you, WJH 93.1 The Wolf and WMOV, your home for Ohio State Buckeye football. As Coach Day looking to get back to national championship form. That's the expectation in Columbus. Another good run for Keene. Down inside the 10, spins, and gets past the first down marker. And that'll be first and goal to go from the 8. .6:43 and rolling. Hanlon, 2 backs, 1 wing to the left. Will fake to Keene, rolls right, looks, throws a pass. It's over the head of his intended target, Aiden Compton. And he had him wide open, missed opportunity there. Ohio State going to open up against Ball State. The Cardinals at the Shoe, 12:30 Saturday. And September 12th, the big trip to Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium to face the Texas Longhorns. They make that visit, one that both squads absolutely have to have. I don't know how much the non-conference tough games help you under this current format, but I'm glad we have them. As that is a bubble screen, incomplete to Hunter McCray. You just want to see good football games. One thing you hate about the college football playoffs is when teams kind of jockey for position through weak scheduling. And WVU dropped a game against Alabama. Probably we're going to lose that one, but we would have liked to see it. Just the whole sport commercialized at every level. As my tangent ends for a 3rd and 5. A nice tackle on the inside run. Number 75, Max Ritchie. 6'3", 290-pound lineman making the play. So you just see the depth with Wahama. They're big, they're athletic. A lot of experience, driven. And WMOV, the home for Cincinnati Bengals football. Hoping Joe Burrow can stay healthy. It's on 1360 AM, 106.9 and 93.5 FM in the car. As Hanlon going to throw, 4th down and 5. He had his man Keene. He dropped it. Pressure from behind there. From the White Falcons, trying to get a number there on the far side corner. I believe that was number 20, Jackson Barton. So clock continues to roll through the change of possession. And Bengals preseason game tonight, up 9-3 over the Eagles. Not that it matters. Bengals will open up for real against Tampa Bay at home on September 13th. As we take it to a quick break, timeout taken. As we're back after this.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto, business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason and Gallia County, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
3:20 and winding left in the ball game here. 57-16. Wahama up over Ritchie County. The quarterback in the game is Kane Brinker, as he was going to look over to Coach James Toth. 2nd and 13. Lost a few yards on the first down play. Outside run to the right, covered well by Ritchie. As Brinker from the shotgun will send one across him. And pitches it, and the run cut upfield, ran into his own guy, and got a few. Unlucky there for Braden Stats, as they try to get everybody up safely. Stats helped up, and the clock goes to 2.5 and winding. Might have got 6 yards on the pickup there, Stats. So 3rd and 7. From the 10 of Wahama, 2:20 and ticking. As Brinker back in the shotgun. Stats in motion behind him. It's a Brinker quarterback keep. Takes it up the middle near the line to gain. It's going to be tight. It is. Brinker, good job. It's a Julia Davis State Farm first down. Julia Davis State Farm in Point Pleasant. Visit her for all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more. 1st and 10 as they bring it out to the 20. Officially the 17. Jarius Robinson back at running back, 2 receivers to the left. And we're going to kneel it out the rest of the way. Wahama 1-0 after a dominant showing tonight. As they'll start to walk towards the locker room, a familiar feeling. The White Falcons walking them off. But not in a sports sense. Obviously, lopsided game. Clock down to 40. As Brinker gonna handle one more snap. And that should do it. The Wahama White Falcons 1-0, 57-16. They take it over the Ritchie County Rebels. We'll take it to one more break. We are back with your Julia Davis State Farm Player of the Game. Tonight's broadcast presented by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis.
National Bank, your banking home. Home National offers personal, mortgage, and business loans. See Home National for all your checking and savings needs. Home National Bank, located in Racine, Syracuse, Middleport, and Ravenswood. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, and our MLS number 583473. When you bank with Home National Bank, you're banking at home. So come home to Home National Bank online at homenatlbank.com.
Come on over to Bob's. Football season is here, and Bob's Market and Greenhouses is proud to cheer on our Wahama White Falcons. As the Friday night lights shine, we're getting ready for a great fall season. Mums are arriving now, and the fall fun is just getting started. Pumpkins, gourds, fresh fall apples, and all the autumn favorites you love will be arriving soon. So before you head to the game, or while you're getting your home ready for fall, stop by Bob's Market and Greenhouses, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant. It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Looking to auction, manage, buy, or sell property in Mason County and the surrounding area? Don't make it hard for yourself. Let ERA Town & Country Real Estate and broker Becky Steen-Lambert help you out. ERA Town & Country is Mason County's only real estate office with a licensed auctioneer. Call 304-675-5548. ERA Town & Country Real Estate, located at 1911 Jefferson Boulevard in Point Pleasant, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
It is time for our Julia Davis State Farm Player of the Game as Wahama takes it 57-16 over Ritchie County in the opener. And our Player of the Game, we're going to give it to the White Falcon defensive line. Set the tone right off the rip. Ritchie County really never had a chance to get in the rhythm. There were several sacks in the opening series. That's Ian Fowler, Amari Ward, Charlie Long, Jarius Robinson, Austin Chadwell, and yes, we can do that. The D-line tonight stood out. They get the credit for the Julia Davis State Farm Player of the Game. Some honorable mentions, of course, Trayvon Bierce with a 34-yard rushing touchdown, also housed a punt from 65 yards out, and Cooper Roush with a 32-yard rushing touchdown, had receptions of 20 of 19. Trey Simpkins, a 47-yard touchdown run, scored on the ground from 20 and slung the ball well tonight as well. He hit Charlie Long on a beautiful touchdown pass over the middle. And Reason Stitt finds the end zone from 19 yards on the ground, takes it to the end zone from 80 yards on a kickoff return touchdown. So, good first week. We go away. We'll be back at Midland Trail on the airwaves, 7:30 WJH 93.1 FM. Big thank you to Tom Sussman for operating the camera, the production, as Wahama all smiles. They'll sprint back to the locker room after enjoying it with the students. And we'll see you in Heiko. Shout out to Tom Sussman. Shout out to Dave Miller. This has been Michael Sussman, 57-16 Wahama. Goodbye from Bechtel Stadium.